Good morning from the roof of the Oslo Opera House. Hello everyone, welcome back to another day in my Scandinavian adventure. Welcome to Oslo, Norway. I took the bus into Oslo yesterday from Gothenburg, Sweden. So check out yesterday's video if you didn't watch that one. But it's going to be a city day today. We're going to explore the city of Oslo. So like I said, this is the Oslo Opera House. And you can just walk right up there. It's so cool. I've only been here for one day, but I've noticed a big, huge difference between Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. And I'll tell you later what that is. It's not very steep. There are stairs all the way up, but you can get up there. Hopefully you can see these clearly, but these are saunas. So people go in the hot sauna and then they jump in the cold water. I forget what it's called, but there's a lot of these in Norway. You can see all of these saunas here. And then people are jumping in the cold water. It's cool. And I just saw the price is 195 Norwegian crowns, which is like 15 pounds. So for the whole day, so that's not too bad. So right behind me, this is Oslo Central Station, and that is Karl Johan Gate. That is the most popular shopping street in the whole of Oslo, and at the end of it, there's something very special. So let's walk along and see what we can find. From the outside, this place looks huge, but inside it's not that big. And also, I've never seen a church like all the seats don't face the same way. So these seats are facing that way, and that way. So if you sit here, you can't see anything. That was the Norwegian Academy of Music. And now we're going to the King's House. Welcome to the Royal Palace in Oslo. This is where the King of Norway lives. It's so surprising how close you can get to it, because of course Buckingham Palace you can't get anywhere near it. But it took 25 years to build, and they do have tours inside. Of course, this is where the King lives, but they do open it to the public, and they do have guards outside just like Buckingham Palace. Like, look how close you can get. The front door is right there. Should I go and knock on the door, see if he wants to come out to play? So as you can see, it's not blocked off or anything, but the guard just told me off for getting too close. It's so interesting to see the different behaviors from the guards, because Buckingham Palace, the guards don't look around, they don't speak, all they do is stand and guard. But when I was in Copenhagen, I went to the Royal Palace there, and they were looking around, but they weren't speaking. But these guys here, they're speaking to people, like people are asking them questions, taking pictures. It's so different. And I was trying to see a flag. There is a flag up there. And if you didn't know, that Buckingham Palace, when the flag is up, that means the king is home. And there's a flag up here, so I'm guessing the king's home. It looks like you can go inside here. See, look, this guy is joking with the people. It's so different. Now I'm at the back of the palace. This is the palace park, and it's so funny, people are running through here walking their dogs in the King's Park. So the thing that I noticed as soon as I got to Norway was it's so different from Sweden and Denmark, and one of the main reasons is there's so many homeless people here, and I didn't see any in Denmark, any in Sweden, but there's so many people begging in the street. The city is very dirty. I don't know if it's just Oslo, but the city is very, very dirty, and compared to Copenhagen and Gothenburg, completely different. Oslo is definitely the city that I feel the least safe. And like I said, I arrived yesterday and I did not feel safe walking around at night. It was completely different from before. It might be unfair for me to judge because I've only been to one city in each of the countries, and I was only there for a few days in each one, but just on first impressions, Norway's not my favorite. Might see some changing of the guards here. All the guards look so young. I did read online that some of these guards are 18, 19 years old and they're guarding the Royal Palace. The Royal Palace is not the #1 visited place in Norway. That is somewhere else and it's nearby, so let's go. I think it's amazing that absolutely everybody in Scandinavia can speak English. Old people, young people, everyone. Today's a Sunday, and does Norway just shut down on Sundays because the streets are so empty? It looks like it's about to rain, but still, there's not many people around. Welcome to Frogner Park. Apparently this is the #1 most visited place in the whole of Norway. I've seen so many Chinese tour groups today. I saw online that the main attraction of Frogner Park is the sculptures. So we're gonna try and find them. So I found the sculptures here and here, but I can't show you them because they're all naked and with everything showing. So I can't even put it in the video. Let me just give you an idea. So I read about one particular sculpture online. It's called the Angry Boy. Let me show you. That's the Angry Boy. More naked sculptures, can't even show you. So this column right here, this is called the monolith in English. And here's some fun facts. 17 meters tall. 17 meters. It was carved from one granite slab. And it's just men, women and babies all in a pile, and it's to represent the circle of life. The bit of the park with the sculptures is called Frogner Park, and it's named after the guy that made every single sculpture here, including this one, but this one was finished after his death. You should definitely come here when you visit Oslo. I wish I can show you, but the detail is so cool, it's so amazing, and there's so many of them. There's hundreds and hundreds of sculptures, and the middle column, that's like the focal point of the whole thing. But the detail is amazing. Looks like there's one more sculpture to see way in the back. That was really cool. Definitely come to Frogner Park to check out the sculptures. I'm gonna leave Frogner Park right now. I'm gonna take the Oslo tram for the first time. There is a fortress I'm gonna go to over there, but on the tram I saw something interesting going on. Let's check it out. That was so much fun. So it looks like it's a cultural festival. They have bands from different countries playing all throughout the whole weekend. And they have different stores for food as well. They have China. Now I'm gonna try and find the Akershus Fortress. Ah, that was so much fun. Mexico is one of my favorite places that I've visited. I would love to go back. Look at that view. Sun's about to set. 6:30. Wow. It's too bad that there's so much construction that you can't really get near the fortress, but the grounds are pretty big. I can still hear the Spanish guys singing. Yeah, this place is cool, but you can't really see much because there's a lot of construction, and there is a few museums inside the fortress, but they cost extra and they're closed right now. I'm gonna party with these guys. Thanks for watching. I'm in Oslo again tomorrow. Hit the subscribe and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. I read about this place online. Apparently it's like the most Instagrammable street in the whole of Oslo because of the colorful buildings.